welcome to this vlog. We're going to start to paint the boat, but we're doing it in our way. We're quite fortunate really with this boat in that the surface that we're sanding down is quite smooth. It's just really the colour change that we want to do. So we're not going to be taking it back to bare metal, rather than just making sure that we've got a good clean surface to paint to. As you can see, we're outside, so we're going to have to pick and choose our weather. But we're not aiming for a completely professional finish, we're doing it sort of our way. Anyway, hopefully you'll find the video useful. Starting off with an 80 grit, and then we're working our way down to a 240, and you can probably tell as the shine's coming off that we are getting to a nice flat finish. Now, having washed down and panel wiped the side of the boat, it's time to measure and apply the masking tape. And the boat will be having two, at least maybe three coats of undercoat before we start to then we'll start to mask up the recessed panels. And now masking for the recessed panels, which will be going to, as you can see, we're flat the present paint back quite nicely, and we have no bare steel showing, so the undercoat here should go on quite nicely using the paint that's on at the moment actually as the primer coat. Right, the technique that we're going to use is John's going to roller and I'm going to follow behind with the dry brush, and we'll take the air bubbles out that way. And first undercoat is on, so we'll leave that till tomorrow, and maybe I like 240, but perhaps looks like it's going to need 3 undercoats. Okay, so it's day 2 and the panels have been gently sanded so they're nice and flat, wiped down, washed down, and we're ready to apply a second coat of undercoat.
Because it's been rammed into the recessed panels, it's done it.
Well, this is day 3. Weather's in our favour again, so we'll remask.
Down the gunnels you go.
And then we're going to start on the green. So today is Kermit Green Undercoat Day.
Because I'll end up with a dry line on the vertical otherwise.
Not doing under the door?
Yeah, you can do, just brush it if need be. I'll go down the doors as well, to get them all to the same stage. Roll it down onto yours, so I can brush straight down.
Well, it's day 4. Today's task, mask up the beading on the recessed panel, and there was some bare steel showing, so John is going to the primer stage with this. As you can tell, we've now moved on and we have the rebaited panels now in yellow undercoat, so we're ready to give those a second coat and then move on to our top coats. That's day 5, masking again, and this time we're going to apply the first of the top coats on this side of the boat, We're doing the red panels, so again we'll be using the same technique as one rollering and one dry brushing. Right, giving this a Scotch Pad now, just to make sure that we are well and truly getting the paintwork as flat as we can before we apply first to the red top coat. This is a Scotch Pad that we've been using, just to take off a very small amount of paint.
No, you went well off then for that one.
Well, this is day 6 and we are just scotching the undercoat, ready to give it another coat of undercoat. Won't bore you with the process because you've seen us dry brushing now on a couple of occasions, and we'll get back to you soon. So this is day 7 and we're now ready to put the first top coat on the green.
Look at that. So I've gone to the vertical on that one. So if I go to the vertical on this one, right up before this goes dry. I'll go down the vertical now. Try and brush it into the hinge as best as you can. Because if I go too mad with a roller, I'll end up with runs. Don't leave it too long there, or else that'll go dry at the top. Right, okay.